When your dog finally settles down for the night, do you actually know what they're trying to say? It looks like simple resting, but behind that nap, there's a deep psychological story playing out. Every stretch, every curl, and every weird limb placement is an emotionally loaded message about their health, their history, and most importantly, how they feel about you. Most owners completely miss these signals, but if you understand the why behind the position, you'll see a side of your dog they've been trying to show you for years. 1. The donut. It was never just about being cozied as your dog curled into a tight ball, nose to tail, with their paws tucked away. Most people think they're just being cute or trying to stay warm, and while heat conservation is part of it, the real reason is much darker. This is an ancient survival reflex. In the wild, this position protects the most vulnerable parts of the body, the throat, and the vital organs from predators. If your dog sleeps like this, they are effectively locking the doors and bolting the windows. It doesn't always mean they're scared, but it does mean they aren't ready to let their guard down completely. It's trust, but with a layer of caution. 2. The crazy legs, the ultimate badge of honor. On the flip side, we have the crazy legs sleeping flat on their back, belly exposed, legs pointing toward the ceiling. It looks ridiculous, but for a dog, this is the most vulnerable they can possibly be. They are exposing their softest, most vital areas to you. When your dog sleeps like this, they aren't just comfortable, they're making a profound statement. I trust you with my life. They believe so deeply in the safety of your home that they've completely silenced thousands of years of survival instinct. It's the ultimate compliment a dog can give to you. 3. The cuddle bug. They're reclaiming their childhood. If your dog insists on pressing their body against yours or another pet, they're performing a ritual that goes all the way back to the litter. Puppies sleep in puddles for warmth, but as they grow, that physical touch shifts from a need for heat to a need for belonging. When they wedge themselves against your leg, they aren't being clingy. They're identifying you as their pack. They are weaving their safety into yours, telling the world that you belong to each other. 4. The Superman. Resting on a hair trigger. This is the play hard, nap hard position. Your dog is flat on their belly, limbs stretched out like they're flying. But notice how they never stay in this position for long. Why? Because the Superman is the only position that allows a dog to go from 0 to 60 in a split second. They aren't in a deep sleep. They're in standby mode. They're resting their muscles, but their mind is still at the party, waiting for you to pick up a leash or drop a piece of cheese. 5. Side. Sleeping, the sign of a peaceful solif. Your dog spends most of their time on their side. You've done something right. This position requires a high level of relaxation and emotional security. Unlike the donut, the side sleeper isn't worried about predators. Unlike the Superman, they aren't worried about missing out. They are deeply, truly at peace. Dogs who sleep like this are typically the most well-adjusted and bonded members of the family. 6. The lion pose. The silent sentry. Notice when your dog rests with their head on their paws, but their muscles stay slightly tense. This is the lion pose. In the wild, the protector of the group rests like this. They are taking a break, but they've assigned themselves a shift on guard duty. If you move, they move. They've decided that even while they rest, your safety is their responsibility. 7. Why they choose your clothes over their bed. You ever found your dog curled up on a pile of your dirty clothes? It's not because your floor is hard, it's because your clothes are a sensory map of you. Dogs experience the world through scent, and to them, your smell is the definition of safe. When you aren't home, your laundry acts as an emotional anchor, keeping their anxiety at bay by tricking their brain into thinking you're still in the room. 8. The priest ritual. A message from the ancestors. Your dog circles 3 times or digs at their bed before lying down. They've traveled back 10,000 years. Their ancestors did this to trample tall grass, scare away snakes, and create a nest. Even though they're on a memory foam mattress, that ancient code is still running in the background. It's their way of making sure the perimeter is clear before they commit to sleep. The warning sign. But here is the one thing you must never ignore. If your dog suddenly and drastically changes their sleeping position, if a crazy leg sleeper suddenly starts donuting every night, or if they stop sleeping near you entirely, pay attention. Dogs are masters of habit. A sudden shift in how they rest is often the first silent symptom of physical pain, joint discomfort, or hidden stress. Your dog's sleep isn't just downtime, it's a window into their soul. So tonight, take a look at how they're lying. They're telling you exactly how much they trust you without saying a word.